Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you.
Oh, what it be, bitches? Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, will you bring your attention to me? Hello, boys and girls. Surprise, we got a Persona 3 stream, but courtesy of Rain, which, hello, Rain, he bought me the portable on Steam, PlayStation 3, blah, 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 Persona 3, I swear I can talk today.
No, you can't.
Persona 3 Portable, which is pretty much kind of the same game that I'm playing with Reload and FES. There are a few differences, but the one thing I really wanted to focus on, just so there is some freshness to this and to explore every possible avenue, is Persona 3 Portable was the only Persona game or version of Persona 3, and as far as I know, and I think with the exception of Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, that featured a female main character. Now, admittedly, it's not canon, and it follows the same storyline as the male, but there are a few differences with, like, choices, options, some dialogue choices are different, interactions are different, some of the social links are switched up a little bit, God, what else is there? The social stats are slightly renamed to befit a person of the female gender. In this day and age, you can't be too careful with that thing. But the romance options are different for the female. So there is something I thought that was worthwhile exploring, especially when Strawberry made mention of the fact I was like, wait a minute, there's a female main character. So, courtesy of Rain, he helped me get the game. I decided I'm going to show every facet I can of Persona 3. So, today, the goal is to get through April. So, that's a lot of it's that early story building, so a lot of days get skipped. So, hopefully, this won't take too long. But we'll see what happens. So, without further ado, as always with a Persona game, we got to check out the intro. Good intro. Good intro. Alright. So we'll turn the camera back on. Maybe adjust the volume down a little bit if it's a little on the loud side. Alright, that should be good. Alright. Alright, so courtesy of the poll I put out, had some name suggestions come in, and I had about 11 of them. And I basically just put them on a random wheel, spun, and eliminated a name until there was only one left. Which we will get to that momentarily. Welcome to the world of P3P. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. The course of the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a male main character, you will be able to play a version very close to the original Persona 3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience Persona 3. The female main character added to this game is not just for female players. She is also for veterans of P3 and P3 FES who want a new perspective. Now, please choose a gender. So we're going to go ahead with the female route because that's the main reason I want this. Begin the story as the female main character, yes. We're going to stick with normal. Now, please enjoy the game. Now, you're immediately going to see a lot of differences because obviously this was on the handheld. So the handheld had so many limitations, but enjoy. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. Terminal station, evening. Yeah, they couldn't afford to do a crap ton, if any, full motion cutscenes. So basically, they just put a bunch of stills from the cutscenes and just put dialogue over it. The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere,
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger. No chickening out. No, I can't.
inside the New City passenger train on a Hazuru.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
You arrived late. It's almost midnight. The clock is also pink instead of blue. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. It would probably be best to hurry to the door. As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. It's an eerily gigantic room. Gekkoukan High School, Iwatodai Dorm. This is the dorm mentioned in your admission pamphlet.
Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
He looks far creepier in the portable version, just staring at you with those eyes. An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I chooseth this fate of my own free will. Below it is a blank to sign your name. Alright, so Mama Strife really liked this one.
Yes, I did like that.
It came down, like, I slowly eliminated names and it came down to this one and one other one. This one did lose, but Mama Strife was just like, oh damn it! So I will run with this name. It was second place. It's going with runner up.
Love you.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away. And so it begins.
The unknown boy disappeared as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there? How can you be... But it's... Don't tell me.
The girl is holding something that looks like a gun.
Wait!
Other girl. First girl.
The lights!
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Who's she?
She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here. She'll eventually be moved to a room in the normal dorm.
Is it okay for her to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi,
Hi.
Yukari.
I'm Yukari.
Let's see. I don't believe any of the choices here really matter initially. Okay. Nothing major, so... I don't know. What should we say, Mama Strife? Since this choice doesn't matter.
Huh?
Why do you have a gun?
Well, it's sorta like a hobby. Well, not a hobby, but...
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense.
It's a hobby. No, it's for self-defense.
It's not
You
a
make up
real
your
gun,
mind.
of course.
It's not a real gun.
It's getting
right.
late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor. Your things should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Dormitory, 3rd floor hallway, at the furthest door.
This is it.
And also, since you're playing as a female character, your room is moved up to the 3rd floor instead of the 2nd floor, so you can be with all the other girls. Nope. music. This is it.
Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
What should we say, Mama Strife? Nope.
What are you talking about? Come on, it's not funny.
Yukari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
I see. Never mind then. Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Good night. Yukari walked down the stairs. This is your assigned class, assigned room. And this is how we move around through this little cursor on the screen. Calendar, door, mirror, desk, bed, TV. So we're gonna go ahead and go to bed. Moving on to the next day. The name I asked you about, Rain, the Yulia Sakashi.
It's Yukari. Are you awake? Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru-senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Are you ready to go? Totally.
Okay, then let's go.
That seems like a very girly response. Inside the new city passenger train on a Hazaru, or Zuru.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk.
Also, they did make some slight changes to the music to kind of balance off of the girl protagonist.
Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now. Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here.
Right.
You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Do you have any questions before she goes, Mama Strife? Huh? Yeah.
I think they're posted on the bulletin board, but I haven't checked yet either. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. And this is how we explore. The faculty office? I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here. You should probably ask someone else. Two students are talking. Hey, Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. You really ought to find somewhere to change it to normal clothes. Yeah. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's the bulletin board with the homeroom posted? It's right there! You're in class F, Kaz! I'm gonna take it homeroom so I can't keep an eye on you. I worry about you sometimes. Oh great, I have the worst teacher ever. no need for them to post the names of the kids who are going to be in our class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyway. What? I don't see my name! What should I do? What should I do? Now, doesn't she kind of look familiar? We're in different classes. Yeah, whatever. She kind of looks familiar, but I believe she was an addition for the portable version because they took out Kenji. So I think they needed to swap her in somewhere. Class rosters are posted. Can't find your name. There's a small note with your name on it. Mikasa Yukino, Class F. You look closer and notice that name Yukari Takaba is also on the list. Seems you'll be in the same class as her. A man wearing a kabuto who looks like a teacher is talking to a foreign male student. You see, every man must have the passionate samurai spirit within him. At our school, we encourage our students to think like samurai in order to accomplish great things. That's fantastic. The teachings of the Bushido are important, and as they are they now. Yes. You may not be the native of the sun, but the spirit of the samurai flows through your justice day. They seem to be fun. Strange. So this is the library here. But I was just in one down the hall. Was that just another classroom? Alright, let's go check out the faculty office.
Oh, are you the new student? '11th grade, correct?
Teacher's flipping through pages.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Pleased to meet you.
My, aren't you polite?
My,
Girls like you should be an example for others. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
Stay fast in that friends.
When applied to student life, this means...
Smoke grass, eat ass, slide fast. The principal continues with his speech. You can hear the students around you whispering about something.
I heard we got a transfer student. Yep, I've seen her too. She came to school with Yukari.
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
It doesn't seem like the rumors will stop anytime soon. Explains why you asked. Yeah, just a little. Homeroom is over. Your first after-school session is about to begin. And then we get a sup, dude.
You look like a deer in headlights.
What should we say, Mama Strife? Or to the comment of, you look like a deer in headlights.
Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
Says he's checking up on you, making sure you don't freak out on your first day, because he knows what it's like to be the new kid.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
Ouch.
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh? Took you by surprise?
You too?
Oh, you're being
hello.
friendly.
Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun.
Junpei wants in on the fun.
By the way, do you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you walking side by side. The whole class was buzzing about you.
A couple of cuties like you walking side by side.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that? Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
What is she, your nanny?
What is she, your nanny?
Well, just to clear something up, I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything.
I didn't come over here to hit on you at all, no, really.
If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it.
If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it. How should we respond, Mama Strife? I'll remember that.
Cool. Well, I'll be seeing you around then.
I'll be... Yeah, not yet. Alright, Junpei caught up to you in the halls and persuaded you into letting him walk you back to the door.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet? Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested?
Girls can join the clubs too, yay!
You'd be joining as a new member though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
You made small talk with Junpei while walking back. There's a sign-in sheet at the counter. You can save your game at the sign-in sheet.
Welcome back.
Let's go ahead and save. Let's get our first official save in. Thank you, Rain, for getting me this. It's gonna be interesting, especially since you can romance the boys. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna get a little jump on something here. Hit up the vending machine. We're gonna buy the Mad Bull for later on since we have the money to do so. And I love the menu. No, because that's not an interesting pose at all for her. The only thing that would make that worse is if she was wearing heels. Just goes off screen and then comes back. Alright, so we got that. Nameplate says Akihiko, someone inside. Is that Mitsu? I'm busy now, sorry. Can you come back later? Alright, that's enough. Let's come back later. Aww. I think we were interrupting something. Alright, you're tired, you should go to bed. Later, at the dormitory lounge, a young man walked down the stairs as Mitsu was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
He's romanceable.
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Moving on to the 8th. You overhear a conversation. Oh my god, did you hear the rumor? Something about a bathroom? No, not that one. I mean the story about the friskiest student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. Her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself. It's coming. It's coming. How about that? You don't believe me? The first bell was wrong. That's gonna carry over into every playthrough, so I'm gonna annoy the shit out of read at that. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kusai. Right. I'd rather teach Sugo Kubota. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. What do I not in the textbook? Well, I'll just bring Kubota to the next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Who did you like? Could be right, could be wrong. This choice does matter. Utsubo Kubota. That's right, you were listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. And you sing my bacon, Mikasa. You hear your classmates whispering. Mikasa gave him the right answer. She must pay attention in class. You became slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Class has ended for today. There's nothing to do, so you decided to go back to the dorm. The dormitory lounge. Yukari is already here, talking with an unfamiliar man.
Oh, she's back.
So, this is our new guest.
The sophisticated gentleman returns.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Ikutsuki. Ikuchi. There's so many things to fuck with this man, I guarantee.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Why did you come here?
To welcome you, of course.
To welcome you, of course. Well, you're buoyant, stranger.
Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question? There were only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
I saw something
You
odd.
saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. It's bad for your complexion, you know.
Something doesn't seem right.
Do you have another question?
No,
Then,
not really.
I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
You're not my dad!
As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
You should rest for today. You decided to return to your room and sleep. We finally get to see her on camera. Later, at a certain room in the dormitory.
Working hard? So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, in the back alley of Tatsumi Port Island...
This sucks.
Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Huh?
Now, one thing I will say I appreciate about the portable version is because there's no cutscenes, they have to find ways to get the same message across that they did in the cutscenes, but the cutscenes weren't as visual, like they even hid some things, so I appreciate this detail here.
What the... What's happening to me?
Yeah, you never got to see the dude's face. Mama Shark's just like, okay. Back in a certain room in the dormitory.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Transmogrifies.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form.
She has the potential.
She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential.
Oh, she does.
Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
A few more days? No!
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
Master Mikasa Yukino.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return: that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make. Hold on to this.
Obtained the Velvet Key.
There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps, till we meet again.
And this moves us over to the 9th. Yay! Look at all the progress we're making. Any comments going on? It's interesting hearing the difference in Vic's Junpei and Reload's Junpei. I shall be lurking in the meantime. Okay, Ring. You felt like you had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. It's time to go to school! Oh, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? I know what you mean, or don't sleep in class. Right? You go from dead to being completely full of energy again. It's such a great feeling. And again, I'm not listening to the lecture, so I'm screwed later. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nastiola Coda. I am Mr. Okoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Stay awake. Hey, are you all listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it Dobal. Dots. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. You met Yukari at the shoeboxes and decided to go back together. Colonia Mall.
Have you come here before? A lot of Gekukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too.
Karaoke.
There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
The Colonia Mall is crowded with students on their way back from school. Ah, sorry. Evening time.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It'd be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll go back to the room.
So dance, while I put you in a trance, and let's party. Boogie in your body, want that body, make sure you don't hurt nobody. I said, hey,
let's get some sleepy sleep.
With a burning desire, yeah.
At a certain room in the dormitory.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Very interesting.
She's sleeping well because she touches herself at night.
Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first.
That's for you, Rain.
Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
An emergency call from outside rang through the room.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge.
This thing is huge. What are you talking about?
Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
This thing is huge. It's chasing you and you're almost here. What could possibly go wrong?
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Hey, this isn't Resident Evil. The rules don't apply.
Mr. Chairman, Let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
Your room. You are awoken by a loud noise. Should you check outside?
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in! I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now!
I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here right now. What's going on, or okay?
Hurry, downstairs! We'll leave through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case.
Yukari handed you a long, thin implement. It seems to be a naginata.
Okay, let's go. Follow me.
Dormitory first floor at the
All
main
right,
entrance.
we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy.
More than
The
one
one
enemy.
we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Run! Second floor.
What was that?
One,
It's getting closer.
Shadows coming for you.
Keep moving, hurry!
The dormitory rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now. Huh? You gotta be kidding me! It climbed up the wall?
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait!
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem. Here goes.
Thou art I, and I am thou.
Watch out, watch out, watch out with the steel chair!
What on earth was that?
What on earth was that? The sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona.
Is it over? It's still moving!
A piece of the shadow is heading for Yukari.
No! Get away from me!
You have to save her. And the fact that you actually know how to use this weapon. Just randomly, here, take this pole arm and I'm gonna pretend that you know what you're doing with it.
Connect to rectangles just like music sounds connect them.
Level up, bitches! The monsters are gone. It seems Yukari is safe too. Dots. You feel exhausted. You are losing consciousness. Dots. Faceplant!
Are you okay? Oh, come on! Please! Can you hear me? Answer me!
This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
You're awfully confident, and I know exactly why you're confident, and I respect that. And then boom, we jump from the 9th to the 19th. Your head is getting clearer. You can see a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
How do we feel, Mama Strife? No.
Thank goodness you finally came to. I was so worried about you. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing. The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkokan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward. Really? But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all. Bye.
And that takes us to the 20th. Yo, long time no see. What's up? You have an upset stomach or something? Anyways, I got something to tell you. Actually, oh, wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. Jeez, someone's slowing down today. I can hear you from all the way over there. Hey, it's Yuka time. You two live in the same dorm that came separately today? Is it because she'll cause too many rumors again? What? I just want to call a lady. Anyways, I need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? Are you feeling better, Mikasa? Sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but it keeps me someone wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm at the school today. Don't forget. That's enough about minutes. I don't see the big deal. That's just huge elephants. And then wraps up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of listening about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku area. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Oh, I'm paid to do this, so I gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei, what was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know about something like that then? Hey, Picasso, what the heck is he talking about? Choice does matter. They're called mud huts. That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. No use if they've been interested. When it gets to the age of katanas, everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered right and I don't get any credit? Well, thanks, Mikasa. Charm increase. Woo! Class is ended for today. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. You decide to go back early. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. A room on the 4th floor. So we'll pause here for a quick second so I can go to the bathroom and check chat, see what's going on. So we'll BRB real quick. Alright, we're back. So, I am going to slightly alter this. So I'm going to try and keep this on par with Reload and FPS. So, I don't know, we're going to stop just before we do our big Tartarus run because the guide that I'm using has us going basically floor 1 to 16. So, in one night. So, we'll save that for next time, clear out the rest of April, and then the third episode we'll catch up. So, should be able to do this relatively easy, so. A room on the 4th floor. Yukari, Mitsuru, the chairman, and an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Yeah, I know, dummy. Mikasa's got the SMAR. She's missing the T. Mitsuru opens the case on the table. A silver gun gleams uncannily from inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
You join SEAS to fight the shadows. a voice rings in your head. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed in creating personas of the Fool Arcana. You have established the C social link of the Fool Arcana. Level 1. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the personas. Social links, are these the bonds you form with people you meet? You were still tired from your hospital stay. You decided to return to your room. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence. That sounds creepy.
Hi, how are you? I'm always with you.
That just makes it sound so much worse.
Soon, the end will come.
The end will come.
I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. I wasn't expecting you to thank me. But you're welcome. That is what I'm supposed to say, right? I don't really know what this end is about either. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
The boy disappeared. Morning. Think about yesterday. Akihiko-senpai's injured too, and I was really uneasy about working alone with Mitsuru-senpai. Yeah, Akihiko-senpai was attacked by Shadow the day that you collapsed too. He said that he injured his ribs a little. Yukari began talking to you in class.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Mitsuru left as soon as she was done.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan! Do I sense some hostility?
Seems that Junpei was listening too.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just... Never mind. Let's go.
You were told I strip mall.
About earlier. It's not that I don't like her or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru-senpai. Why's Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment.
Calling Junpei the poster boy for sexual harassment. That's harsh.
You know, last year he...
You continue to gossip all the way back down the room. Oh, Kami. Oh. I haven't had coffee in like 2 days. I've been out and broke. Huh? I kind of want to know what Junpei did. Can you please finish that story, Yukari? Dormitory 4th floor, command room. Mitsuru and Akihiko are already here.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
What's that?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
Oh, we're sorry, so Junpei looks like a character that would be the type to eat everything as long as it did not come first.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Didn't he tell you? Man, every Persona user should know that. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kinda lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team. No worries. Nothing's gonna happen to you as long as I'm around.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
I think this is why Strawberry hates
Okay,
him.
everybody's here.
Strawberry does not like him.
I'd like your undivided attention.
Oh yeah, for the
For
female
a long
Junpei
time,
is romantic.
Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had.
Your mom says like, no.
But that number
He's pretty
recently
tricky for
jumped
me.
to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a Persona.
Gekkoukan High School front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
I finished a jug, but I just keep... still frame sometimes looks better than the actual cutscene of its introduction.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
So this is Tartarus. You decided to enter the tower.
Whoa, it's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
If you guys could see the look on Mama Strife's face right now. Mama Strife is just, oh my good god. She's just got that look of, please, just shut up, somebody hurt him.
You're in charge.
Mikasa, you're in charge.
What? But she's a girl.
Oh, Junpei, you are not earning yourself any points, my friend.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
Alright, let's head inside. Are you ready?
You betcha.
That's the spirit.
You decide to go through the entrance. Huh? A strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby.
What's the matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fit into the door's keyhole as if it were being sucked in.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power.
Wield your power.
The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power. Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
You are the wild card.
And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. But before I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another resident of this room? Tell me, when you think of this person, what do you see?
So, this is another change that they made to Persona 3 Portable over FPS. This is basically letting you choose your Velvet Room attendant. As the male, by default, you had Elizabeth. But for the female route, and I think they kept this for the male route too, you can basically choose. They created another Velvet Room attendant in case you wanted to switch it up. So if you say, I think it's a woman, you get Elizabeth again. If you say, man...
I see. Then let's bring him out for a proper introduction.
My name is Theodore, but please, feel free to call me Theo.
Feel free to call me Theo. Theodore. Where's Alvin and Simon?
It's a pleasure to
And
meet
there's
you.
Dave Seville.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Huh? What door?
I don't see any door.
They don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
Come on, let's go.
Mama Strife is just like, I want to hurt him. Are you ready? Ready. Inside Tartarus.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my Persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right!
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around on this floor. Watch out and detect the shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you.
Takuba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
No.
Okay.
First things first, they're changing everybody's tactics. This is the only original version of Persona 3 where you can actually set them to direct commands, which means you control what they do. Enjoy the music for a minute.
I summon you! You exploited the enemy's
Here's a chance. Let's get him! Get back here, you son of a...
Whack, 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 whack. There should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? The staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. There's another shadow ahead of you.
Now's a good time for me to explain about. Do you want to know?
Nope.
The enemy's your face.
Orpheus!
Attack again!
Awesome!
Yes, the enemy
Here's
is
our
vulnerable.
chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
Flash bronze coated with spangles. That some sounds.
Revival bead. Snuff soul. There seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully to avoid being spotted.
Were you able to? If you did, would you like?
Nope.
Then
You need to worry about precision FD here since it's
yes,
just a tutorial.
the
mode.
enemy is vulnerable. Attack!
Persona!
You struck the enemy's weak point.
Orpheus!
Attack again!
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
Rectangles just like music, sound connect and rambles.
We just captured Pixie. And Yukari leveled up. Or at least her persona did. And so did Junpei's, Hermes. Medicine. Time to go all
There
out.
is a you can. Then shot there made this. You attacked the enemy's weak point.
Persona!
You struck the enemy's weak point. A wisely chosen attack.
One more!
You attacked the enemy's weak
Here's our
point.
chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
And we got a Tartarus as well. And Yukari's persona leveled up again. And so did Hermes. So usually there are more shadows in the prowl, at least you gain some experience.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Okay.
Yeah, stay here, finish getting clear. Okay. Alright, that's all we're doing in here, because there's no real thing to do outside of that, so... Seems like you've returned to the entrance.
Welcome back. So, how was it? I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this
Thank
rate,
you.
they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
In any event, by combining your powers with your teams, you are able to stand against the shadows. You feel a bond forming between yourselves. Rank 2! See, social link has reached level 2. Just like Yukari and Junpei, you feel tired as well. You decided that it would be best to return to your room and rest. Alright, so that will move us to the 22nd. Morning! Didn't know that we were on the same train. But man, things have been real crazy these past couple of days. Are you alright? You must be confused since you just transferred here too. I'm alright. Wow, that's impressive. You're completely different from Junpei. On the other hand, I'm so bored that I feel like a bit of that. Hey, is there any way I can sneak in and fight? Maybe I could get past Mitsuru if I wear Junpei's hat? Never mind, the consequences wouldn't be worth it.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
3D! Get the tables!
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
See, now the only question I have for Rain is since he has a thing for student council presidents, did he have a thing for Mitsuru before or after she became student council president? Wait for Rain to be like, no comment, bitch.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. Hey, did you understand what she was talking about?
Of course I did. This is big brain time, Junpei. You don't got big brain, you got small brain.
Huh? Seriously? Man, you're smart. Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Alright, today we'll be going over the Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what, I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I've got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Stay awake. Oh, sorry. I'm reading that. It's like, you feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes, and Mama Shark's like, I'm like, stay awake. She's like, alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment for that. And I expect a slice of cake, too, when you turn it in. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. Class is ended for today. As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend time with those individuals. Also, there are many places you can go in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around in town as well as in the school. For today's activity, this is the 22nd. Basically, we already kind of know what's going on in the school from FES. The school hasn't changed much, it's just how it's presented. Something that they mentioned I wanted to buy earlier. We'll buy a Y'all and be gone. Okay. LOL, fuck you, Wonder Twin. Also, no comment about Mitsuru. You ran into the... What? There's a commotion at the front gate.
Look! It's Akihiko-senpai! Wait for us!
Man, would you look at that? I hear they're always swarming Akihiko-senpai like that. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but...
Akihiko's a boxer.
I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Who? Us? I guess so.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? Are your friends gonna come along too?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Well, guess we gotta go. Sheesh, talk about putting a damper on a guy's afternoon.
The police station at Polonia Mall. You decide to head there with Junpei. Seems to be the police station.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You and Junpei each received 5,000 yen.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections, but these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. Nagadana, short bow, Bushido blade. Only 5,000 yen. I'm gonna take off since I'm in a bad mood now. Later. Junpei has left. He's only bummed because he only got 5,000 yen. Still 5,000 yen more than you had, you bitch. Alright, so for after school activities, we're gonna do something that girls love to do. We're gonna go watch a movie. Sometimes your brain with foreign movies without subtitles. This should give a boost to academics. You immerse yourself in foreign languages and find yourself unsure if you understood them or not. Your academics is greatly increased.
Welcome back.
Perfect timing. I'd like to speak with you for a moment regarding our exploration of Tartarus. Akihiko is still in the men, so for now I'd like you to lead the team. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So, whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know and I'll gather everyone there. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you'll need to take care of, you may go out at night if you need to. Well, that's it. Keep up the good work. Alright. We're gonna go do some nighttime activities. Not that kind of activities, you pervs. And we're gonna go to the arcade here. And we're gonna do a quick game to help boost academics. This will take us to the 23rd. Man, I'm so tired. Going to school is a job by itself. And he's got so busy all of a sudden. Oh, I do feel a lot more satisfied though. Yeah, I agree. Having something that only we can do, it just feels great. Yeah, I'm getting teary-eyed now. Going to class is a pain. The only thing I look forward to is after school. I don't like all the time. Junpei came over and talked to you the moment class ended. Yo, mind hanging out with me after this? I know some place that's really good. It'll be my treat. Come on, let's go. Sure. Alright, now you're talking. Iwatodai Strip Mall, Hagakura Ramen. It's crowded, but luckily you were able to get in without much waiting. Alright, we'll have 2 specials. Any option is okay. Well, I'm sure it'll be better than you're expecting. After a few moments, the waiter brings 2 ramen bowls to you. The fragrant smell rising from the bowls makes your stomach growl. Come on, try it. You take a bite. The distinct taste of the soup blends well with the thick noodles. It's really quite delicious. Good, right? Well then, I'm digging into it. Chow time! Ah, hot, 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 hot! Man, this is great. Although Junpei eats noisily, he seems to be enjoying his ramen. Hey, do you feel okay now? I I heard that while you were out for a while, you were in the hospital. You seemed full of energy at school, but I was kind of worried. Huh? Oh, no need to thank me. I had some problems myself when I transferred here too. In your case, you've got all the fighting stuff on top of that. I was wondering if you weren't accustomed to school or whatever. But again, I think you'll be just fine. Junpei seems embarrassed and laughs. You can sense Junpei's thoughtfulness towards you. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a newborn. Thou shalt be blessed in creating personas of the magician arcana. In the male one, it's a different guy named Kenji. Junpei does not become an arcana in the male realm. See, there are some differences. You have established... Still, girls and guys living in the same dorm, huh? That can't be good. Oh, don't worry about me. I don't drag love into my work. Then again, I can't guarantee that I won't fall for somebody. You and Junpei chatted for a while, then headed back.
Welcome back.
Yukina, have you been monitoring your condition? Exploring Tartarus can be very tiring. I'm good. So recommend you just want to go to bed, so we'll begin. Great! Only the tiger condition. And then we're going to do one last thing before we wrap up. You overhear a conversation. Is it just me, or have there been more weird people walking around lately? You're talking about the apathy syndrome, right? My neighbor has that. He houses me now. Sometimes I think I might have it too, and it depresses me. Maybe you just need some exercise. Hey, the athletic teams are accepting new members. Maybe I should join them. The first bell is rung. Class is ended for today. Okay. Swim team is the physical, men's swim team, gymnasium, volleyball, and then field, girls tennis. So we could use, there's 2 new clubs versus the original Persona 3. One for the girls, and we can choose to go to either one. We can choose between volleyball and tennis. Mama, the look of Mama Strike's face, like, I don't like either one of those. So we'll take the basic bitch route and we'll go volleyball. Jefferson High School Gym. Miss Kano. So you all have a new teammate. She is Mikasa Yukino from Class 2X. Everyone be nice to her, okay? That would be... Oh, good. I'll leave the rest to you. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing, what I'm supposed to do here anyways. Alright. Miss Cano left. I don't really know anything. Hee. This is exactly like her. She's too old to try and execute like that. Come on, let's get back to practice. You're Mikasa-san, right? I'm Rio Iwasaki, a junior like you. I'm in charge of the juniors in the club, so don't hesitate to ask me anything. This club meets on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We don't meet for a few days before exams, so keep that in mind. Well then, we're going to concentrate on doing basic exercises today, so come on, join in. Just keep up as much as you can. The basics again. I keep telling you all that the fundamentals are important. Let's start off with some running. Alright. Mikasa-san, you stand in this line. You start getting worn out, so keep your mind focused and you'll be able to pull through. You sound promising. You joined the girls' volleyball club and met Rio Iwasaki, a junior like you. Rio seems to be taking her role in the club very seriously. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Chariot Arcana. And in the male one, it was Cod, who was the chariot. And the female, it's Rio. Well, let's go. Front row, start us off. 1, 2. After running laps, you went through a series of muscle exercises. Then you diligently went through basic drills in serving and receiving. You decided to go back to the dorm after practice ended.
Oh, hey!
Oh, that reminds me. Have you joined any clubs yet? Yep. Oh yeah, that's cool. You seem pretty talented, so I'm not surprised. Oh, by the way, maybe we should go to Tartarus tonight. With all the loss, I think we should do anything we can to help. Plus, I didn't have any practice today, so I could use the exercise. Just don't take it lightly, okay? It's dangerous, so I'm aware of that. Alright, so this is where we're going to wrap it up for today. Because I figure I could keep this about 3 episodes and still be on par with my other Persona playthroughs. The next time we come back to this, we're actually going to be going through from floor 1 through 16 in one go. We're going to be trying to grind out levels, personas, especially since the other nice thing about this particular version is that you can heal at the clock if you're willing to spend the money to do it. The only thing you got to worry about is the fatigue system. So as long as you do it right, you can get a good grind in there. So I can build up money, levels, personas, find some stuff to sell, keep myself pretty well stocked. So next time we'll do that run, try and do a little grind, try and finish out April, and then when I come back to this one last time, we'll get everything on par with the other ones, so this way I can just do like a 3-day barrage of Persona, and you see everything as it happens, and every incantation, and every variation. So that's the plan. So it's a little simple start, but hey, we got something in the works. That's the important part. Aki's ability to draw girls to him makes me think of Loki. And what's interesting is Aki was voiced by Liam O'Brien in this and FES, but in Reload, Liam O'Brien voices Officer Kurosawa. That's okay. The voice of Officer Kurosawa in this one, in this version, his voice sounds familiar. Like I've heard his voice. It's there. I just can't. I can't think of where I've heard it. Like I know I've heard it, but I can't think of where I've heard it. So, all right. So yeah, we'll be back. I might try and tackle some more of this on Tuesday, or maybe, no, not Tuesday. Maybe depending on what goes on with my, no, I can't do it either tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe I'll try and tackle this Wednesday. Wednesday, so this way I can get through that, get an early start, and then maybe Wednesday night maybe I'll try and do a double stream, maybe. Grand George. No, okay, that's okay. That rung a bell. Now I realize the guy who voiced Officer Kurosawa in this version, at least I think in FES as well, is the same guy who voiced Warrior of Light in Dissidia. That's why his name was sticking out, and I was drawing a blank. So yeah, I will try. Maybe I'll try and come do this early Wednesday, knock out the rest of the month. And then Wednesday night, maybe try and knock out Chapter 1 of Yuffie's Final Fantasy Remake. Maybe Thursday, I don't know. Maybe Friday or Saturday, depending on what Rain's got going on. Maybe I might try and knock out the other chapter of Yuffie's stuff, and then try and get the rest of Persona caught up. So this way, hopefully by next week, I'll have like Sunday I might do like Persona 3 FES. Then Monday before anime night, Persona 3 Portable, and then Tuesday Persona 3 Reload, and then hopefully I'll get things worked out to where I can incorporate Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So anyway, that's gonna do for me. So this way I still have some time to do some stuff before Rain has to call it. So until next time, guys, thanks for hanging out, and I hope you enjoy Persona 3 Portable despite the downgrade, as most people consider it. So till then, bye bye.